Accuser Scott R. Brunton says he was groped by the Star Trek icon at the actor's Los Angeles condo. A former model and actor is accusing Star Trek icon George Takei of sexual assault in 1981. The accuser, Scott R. Brunton, who was 23 at the time of the alleged incident, claims that Takei took advantage of him when he was most vulnerable. "This happened a long time ago, but I have never forgotten it," Brunton tells The Hollywood Reporter in an interview. "It is one of those stories you tell with a group of people. When people are recounting bizarre instances in their lives, this always comes up. I have been telling it for years, but I am suddenly very nervous telling it." Brunton says he was living in Hollywood in 1981, working as a waiter and beginning a career as a commercial actor and model, when he met a 43 or 44-year-old Takei one evening at Greg's Blue Dot Bar. The men exchanged numbers and would call one another from time to time as well as run into each other at clubs, Brunton says. When Brunton broke up with his then-boyfriend, he spoke with Takei. He said, "Let me know what your new number is," and I did. And not long after we broke up and I moved out, George called me, Brunton recalls. Takei, as Brunton tells it, invited him to dinner in the theater. "He was very good at consoling me and understanding that I was upset and still in love with my boyfriend," Brunton says. "He was a great ear. He was very good about me spilling my heart on my sleeve." The two men went back to the actor's condo for a drink the same night. "We have the drink, and he asks if I would like another," Brunton recalls. "And I said sure. So, I have the second one, and then all of a sudden, I begin feeling very disoriented and dizzy, and I thought I was going to pass out. I said I need to sit down, and he said, 'Sit over here,' and he had the giant yellow beanbag chair. So I sat down in that and leaned my head back, and I must have passed out. The next thing I remember I was coming to, and he had my pants down around my ankles, and he was groping my crotch and trying to get my underwear off and feeling me up at the same time, trying to get his hands down my underwear," Brunton says. "I came to and said, 'What are you doing?' I said, 'I don't want to do this.' He goes, 'You need to relax. I am just trying to make you comfortable. Get comfortable.' And I said, 'No. I don't want to do this.' And I pushed him off and he said, 'Okay, fine.' And I said I am going to go and he said, 'If you feel you must. You're in no condition to drive.' I said, 'I don't care, I want to go.' So I managed to get my pants up and compose myself, and I was just shocked. I walked out and went to my car until I felt well enough to drive home, and that was that." THR spoke to four longtime friends of Brunton, Nora Rodman, Rob Donovan, Stephen Blackshear and Jen Stewart, who said that he had confided in them about the Takei encounter years ago.